Hi everyone, it's Wednesday Warriors and it's me, Arielle. This week we're going to be talking about people in your lives who are unhealthy in your recovery. They're a hindrance, they're not a help, and I'm going to specifically be talking about significant others. And by significant others, I mean a parent, a sibling, a best friend or roommate, or a spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend. And I want to talk about this topic because I think a lot of the time people live with people that don't really understand their eating disorder. And it's partially no one's fault because eating disorders are very complex, they're very different on an individual basis, and they are very hard to understand. But people who try to understand and still don't are different from those who don't try to understand and who actually keep the problem going. And furthermore, I'm also going to be talking about these significant others in our lives who can be abusive and really unhealthy for us. The direct focus of this video is going to be for teenagers or people who are in situations where they are living at home with a parent who is very unhelpful in recovery, or they're living with someone and they feel that they can't get out. They don't have independence in the sense that many people watching these videos have independence. For example, if you're a 27-year-old woman, you can pretty much do what you want within reason. You may have a family, you may have a spouse, you may have parents, of course, but if you wanted to move out from your parents' house because you were living at home, you probably could find a way to do so. If you're 17, you probably don't have the same resources and you just don't have the same option. And that can make recovery really challenging. I did a video in the past about dealing with a mother who doesn't understand, and it was targeted at a young person because it was a video that was asked for by a viewer. And I did touch on a lot of similar things in that video, so I will post the link to that, and I hope you'll check it out if you feel that the situation will apply to you. I think the worst thing about being in a situation where you are living with a parent who completely undermines your recovery and may even make your eating disorder worse and fuel it is that you feel trapped. If you are a teenager and you really don't have any other options and you can't move out because you're not of age and you have school and you have your home and this is the person who lives in your home with you, you might really feel at a loss, and feeling trapped is terrible. When you feel trapped, you feel hopeless, and it's extremely difficult to move forward in recovery when you feel that way. What a lot of people don't realize is that there are always options. And if you are living in a situation where abuse is going on, no matter what kind of abuse that is, there are always people who can help you, and there are always places where you can reach out. So if you're in a situation where things are happening that should not be happening, please reach out to someone and please talk to someone. Please tell your friend, tell your friend's parents. Please tell a teacher, tell a counselor, find someone that you can trust, whether it's another adult in your life or another teenager who can tell someone of authority what's going on. And I know that that can be a really scary step in itself, and you may really wonder if it's going to make matters worse at your home. You may really wonder if things will change, but a lot of the time you don't have anything to lose, and if you don't have anything to lose, it's really an option that you should try because you're not alone and there is help for you, and you shouldn't be hurt and you shouldn't be undermined and you shouldn't be abused. No one deserves that. An eating disorder is hard enough. If you have abuse on top of it, your eating disorder doesn't stand much of a chance. Now, when we're talking about parents or significant others that are unhelpful in recovery, maybe they are not abusive, but they're just very unhelpful. They don't understand. They don't make an effort to understand, and your recovery is suffering and your eating disorder is just living on. There are certain things that you can do even if, again, you feel like your hands are tied because you don't have a way out and you're underage and you have to live at home, or you have a friend that you don't want to end the friendship, but they're not helping your recovery. One of the things that people don't realize is that independence comes in a lot of different ways. If you can't be independent by living on your own, you can be independent in other ways. And the more you can find ways to express your independence and feel that sense of independence, the better off you're going to be, because you will have not only a way of escape, so to speak, you'll have a way of being your own boss and making your own choices, even if you do have to answer to someone else a lot of the time. Getting involved in things that you enjoy is a great way to facilitate independence. Again, you may have to come home to a house where you feel like you have no independence, but when you're not there, you can gain a little bit of the independence that you lack in other ways. Whether it's joining a drama club, a sport, a book club, any kind of group or activity that makes you feel welcome, supported, not alone, something that's fun, something that you're doing for yourself and you're not asking for permission to do, something that you can look back on, I guess, or entertain yourself with, even when you are at home in situations that you don't incredibly like. Things to look forward to, I guess, is the simplest way of saying it. Things to look forward to in your day. Something that you can fill your free time with, or you can make free time with which to fill. Simply taking control of your life is a way to state your independence to yourself. If you do something healing like keeping a journal or keeping an art journal, or doing something alone on your own time that is healthy and therapeutic and keeps you grounded, it might not scream independence to you, but it's certainly not dependent, and it is very helpful to your mind and to your emotional state, even if you don't realize it in the day-to-day. Making plans is a great way to assert independence. If you can't get out now from a situation that you don't like, make a plan on how you will get out, or how much longer you have until you can do A, B, and C. And if you can plan for your future and write it out or map it out in whatever way you see fit, so that you have something to look forward to, but you have something to work toward, it's a really great thing. And I guarantee you'll feel more independent if you can chart down what exactly it is that you want to accomplish, even if you can't accomplish it today. If you're constantly working toward a goal and you are planning your life to go in a certain direction, whether it is college or moving out to a new town or state, moving in with a friend that will be helpful, whatever the situation is for you, if you can plot that for yourself, you're going to feel more independent and more in control. Don't settle for situations in which you are made to feel belittled or hurt or insignificant, because you're not insignificant. And certainly, if you are being abused in any way, shape, or form, you need to get help, and you deserve to get help. And there is help for you, regardless of if you're underage and we're talking about a parent. There are places that can help you. All you need to do is reach out to someone in your local area. A lot of the time when we're dealing with parents that do things or say things that are extremely hurtful or we don't like, and we have an eating disorder on top of it, it's so easy to internalize the things that that parent or that significant other says, and it can take a long time to get over that stuff. And it can take a long time to realize that it really isn't you, and it really isn't about you. And it's very important to remember that you can't change people. You may want to change people, and certainly people can change, but you can't change people. Only they can change themselves, and it's not up to you to make that choice for them. They may want to do it, they may not want to do it, and you may always want a different kind of a parent or a different kind of a significant other, but you may never get it. And as soon as you can make your peace with that and accept that you may never change the person that you care about or the person you live with into the kind of person that will be helpful to you, the better you can control your own life and make your own decisions and figure out what is going to be the healthiest move for you. I really do hope you'll check out the links to the other videos that I'm going to post in the info box, because I've talked in the past about family dynamics and parent issues, and certainly issues with parents when you are not an adult yet, and then also even when you are an adult. And I know it can be really, really hard, and you can take control within you. You can control certain aspects of the situation, even though you can't control that person. I hope you're all having a great week, and I will see you next time.